Hello friends, welcome to Coding Host YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you aptitude questions from Accenture Cognitive and Technical Assessment organized on 11 June 2021 morning slot. This is our first question. Which of the given options is the most suitable for completing the following series? So this kind of series questions always follow a pattern. So in this question, pattern is like this: 3 into 1 is equal to 3, then 3 into 2 equal to 6, then 6 into 3 equal to 18, then 18 into 4 equal to 72, and then 72 into 5. So 72 into 5 is 360. So you can see the first number 3 is multiplied by number 1. We get number 3 after multiplication. Then the number we get after multiplication, we will again multiply it with the number, but first incrementing its value. So then we take this number and again multiply it, and we multiply it with 2, and now we get 6, and after that we multiply 6 with 3 and we get 18, and then we multiply 18 into 4, then we get 72, and then we multiply 72 into 5 and we get 360. So we have to increment these multipliers. So option D is the correct answer for this question. After that we have a question. A student was asked to add 6 to a number and then multiply it by 5. So student have to add 6 to a number. So first let the number be x. So x is our number, and add 6 in it and then multiply it with 5. But due to some mistake, he added 5 and multiply it by 6, and he get 210. So instead of adding 6, he added 5 in the number. So x plus 5, and then he multiplied it by 6. So into 6, and he get 210. So now we have to find the value of x. So x plus, so 5 into 6 is 30. So 30 equal to 210, and now we take 30 on the right hand side. So x equal to 210 minus 30. Now we get x equal to 180. So the correct option of the second question is A, which is 180. After that we have third question. A shopkeeper has purchased 400 products for $40 each. So he bought 400 products for $40 each. It means that he total spent 400 into 40. So it is 16,000. So he spent $16,000 on these items. After that, the goods did not sell due to he sold them to a scrap dealer for $6,500. And now we have to find the profit or loss percentage that he made in the transaction. So he spent $16,000 on 400 items to buy it, but due to some quality issues, he was not able to sell them, and then he sold all this to a scrap dealer for $6,500. So it means that he got a loss. So how much he lost? So we have to subtract the cost price from the selling price. So initially cost price was $16,000. So $16,000 minus 6,500 equal to 9,500. So it means that he got a loss of $9,500. And now we have to calculate the loss percentage. So we will calculate the loss percentage. So 9,500 upon 16,000 into 100. So these two zeros will get cancelled by these two zeros, and this one zero will get cancelled by this one zero. And now we have to divide 950 by 16. So now we have to simplify this fraction. So 2 into 8 is 16, and 2 into 4 is 8, then 2 into 7, 2 into 5 is 10. Now we have to divide 475 by 8. So 475 divided by 8. So 8 into 5 is 40. And then we get here 75. Then 8 into 9 is 72. Then we get 3 here, and then decimal, so it become 30. So 8 into 3, so we get 59.3. So here is two options, 59.37 with loss and with profit. Correct answer is C, because he got a loss of 59.37 percentage. Now we have question number 4. A, B and C can finish a piece of work in 10, 12 and 15 days. So we have A, B and C, and there is some task and they can complete it in some days. So A can finish the task in 10 days, and B can finish the task in 12 days, and C can finish the task in 15 days. So what is the task? So first we have to find the task, because these are the number of days, and we have to find the task. What is task? When you find the LCM of 10, 12 and 15, so it is 60. LCM of 10, 12 and 15 is 60 total task. So now we have to find the efficiency of each of them, that how much work each of them do in a single day. So if you divide 60 by 10, you get here 6. So efficiency of A is 6. So it means that in one day he do 6 work. So that's why 6 into 10 is 60. So he complete the work in 10 days. After that, efficiency of B is, so we have to divide 60 by 12. So we get 5. So efficiency of B is 5. And after that, efficiency of C. So 60 divided by 15, we get 4. These are the number of days when they do task alone, and this is our task. So they have to do 60 tasks. Now in the question they are asking that A and B started working, then B left after 2 days. So it means that for 2 days A and B were working together. So efficiency of one day of A is 6, and efficiency of one day work by B is 5. So 6 plus 5, so it is equal to 11. So in one day A plus B do 11 work. So they did the work for 2 days. So 11 into 2. So it means that in 2 days they have finished 22 tasks. So they have finished 22 tasks. So how much task is remaining? So 60 minus 22 equal to 38. So 38 tasks is still remaining. After that in the question they are saying that if C joins after 4 days from start, so it means that for the next 2 days A is working alone because B left. So efficiency of A is 6. So 6 into 2 is 12. So it means that for 2 days he worked alone and he did 12 tasks. A worked for 2 days and he finished 12 tasks. So now total tasks which are completed is 12 plus 22 equal to 34. So 34 task has been completed in 4 days. So now how much is remaining? So 60 minus 34 equal to 26. So still 26 task is remaining. So they are saying that after 4 days C joins, and now we have to calculate that in how many days A and C together finish the work. So remaining work is 26. So we know that one day efficiency of A is 6 and one day efficiency of C is 4. So 6 plus 4 equal to 10. So it means that in one day they will together do 10 tasks. So days equal to work divided by efficiency. So 26 divide by 10. Given here 26 by 10 days. So this is our right answer, option C. After that we have a next question, question number 5. So the average weight of a class of 24 students is 30 kg. When the weight of teacher is also included, the average weight increased by 1 kg. So what is the average weight of teacher? So in this question we have to find the weight of the teacher. So in the question we have average, and we can find the average by adding the weights of all the students and dividing it by the total number of students. So now we have to find the total weight of the 24 students. So how is average is calculated? So total weight, so let's take it W and divide it by the total number of students, which is 24, is equal to 30. So 24 is here multiplying with 30. So 24 here is multiplying with 30. So when we take it to the right hand side, W we will get 720. So total weight of 24 students is 720 kg. And now we have to find the average weight of the teacher. So what we have to do is 720 plus weight of the teacher. So let's take it T, dividing it by the total number of people. People weight here is 24 student plus 1 teacher. So we will divide this by 25, which is equal to 31, because here is given that when the weight of teacher is also included, the average weight increased by 1 kg. So it means that 30 becomes 31. So it is increased by 1. And now we have to find the value of t here. So 25 is dividing here. When we take it to the right hand side, it will multiply with 31. We will get t plus 720 equal to 775. And now we take this 720 to the right hand side. So t equal to 775 minus 720, because when we take it to the right hand side, it will become negative. So 775 minus 720 equal to 55. So the weight of the teacher was 55 kg. So right answer is C. Now we have question number 6. The cost price of a shirt and a pair of trousers is $371. So they are saying that price of a shirt and a pair of trousers is 371. So one shirt plus one trouser pair equal to $371 price. So after that they are saying that if the shirt cost 12% more than the trousers, so then find the cost price of the trouser. So they are saying that price of shirt is 12% more than the price of trouser. Now we have to find the price of trouser. So let price of trouser equal to 100x. So after that we will find the 12% of 100x. So now we have to find the 12% of 100x. So 12 upon 100 into 100x. 100 is cancelled by this 100 because x is in multiply with 100. So we can divide it by this 100 and it will get cancelled by this 100. So only x will remain here. So 12 into x, we will get 12x. So 12% of 100x is 12x. So now you can say that price of shirt, it is equal to price of trouser plus 12% of the price of trouser, so which is 12x. So total it become 112x. So the price of one shirt is 112x and the price of one trouser is 100x. Given us one shirt and a trouser price is $371. So we can write it like this: 100x plus 112x is equal to 371. And now we have to find the value of x. So 100x plus 112x become 212x equal to 371. So the value of x, we will get 371 divided by 212. and now we have to put this value here in the price of trouser. So price of trouser equal to 100 into x. So value of x is 371 divided by 212. Now you can see that after dividing we get 1.75. So 100 into 1.75 is 175. So price of one trouser is 175. So option C is correct. So this is all about aptitude questions from Accenture Cognitive and Technical Assessment. Thank you.